there.
Gotta say something.
And welcome to your favorite Thursday night tradition. Randio's going to get herself in trouble.
No, I ain't.
This is the taping of the legendary radio show, The Power. And this airs on Sunday out on 98.7 FM and AM 1340 WGAU. Thank you, Tina.
I wanted to mime you.
I am Jared Yamamoto. I've got Randio, who you heard singing over there in the corner. Pink headphones. I'm not sure where they are in the boxes around, but Tina,
Hello, everybody.
had to butt in before I even finished my intro there.
Oh,
Mike B being super polite, waiting for his shot over there. Go ahead there, Mike.
Said what she said.
Sorry.
George Clark flying the ship.
Yes.
Yes, you are. And Nicole.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to
all the way down in Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, you good, Nicole?
I'm great. I just wanted to interrupt you like Tina did. So
No,
I love it.
It's a mutiny. It's a theme going on this week's Power Pod. So we just finished up an hour of the show, and we're going to let you guys peek in on us taping the next hour of the show. I thought it was pretty fun the first hour. Did you guys like it?
I thought it was.
Oh, you didn't like it, Randio?
Well,
I like it. I mean, we just never got to finish my stories, but it's fine. I mean, yours takeover day. It's
I know.
fine.
It's fine.
You know what? Fine. Just because of that,
Fine.
we'll go back to your story, because if you feel like you didn't get it out, then that's fine.
We got it out.
That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. So then we will start then with Nicole's story, because Nicole's got a good one.
so much pressure.
So you guys get to peek in. George Clark is going to open up the chat box, so that way you guys can interact with us. And if we see something that is relevant and fun and engaging with the show, then by all means, we'll add it into the show.
You could
But
say, if you see something, say something. No? Or is that
But that means
Oh, never mind.
bomb, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
no,
Wow,
no.
Tina,
No,
apologize to all the
No,
streamers.
no, that was like back in school when you saw some suspicion. Never mind. Okay.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
let it
exactly.
go.
You want to reset?
Yeah,
Let's just pretend like
reset.
Tina. Let's just pretend like Tina did not say that there.
Rewind the tape. Sorry.
Jack,
Celsius.
Can't do what she wants.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mike B, I think the Celsius kicked in.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I think so.
Really, really late. Go ahead, y'all.
Well, George Clark, you start off. What segment number is this going to be?
Segment 808.
Segment 808. So you guys, again, you play along at home, interact with us. I'll try my best to hop over from my tabs over to check on you guys as well. And you know what? You could say you love Randy. You could say you hate Randy. You could say you love Tina. You could say you hate Tina. You could say Nicole is looking ghoulish, or you could say Nicole is looking
Sir.
wonderful. You could say all these different things throughout the taping of the Power Pod, and we will not judge one way or another. Isn't that right, Mike V?
Don't do it.
Start us off.
No judgment.
Segment 808 there, George Clark.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Wishing you a very happy Black History Month, Athens, Georgia. We are the Power Pod on WGAU. We are covering all the stories from this past week with Jared Yamamoto. We've got Randy O. We've got Tina Yamamoto. We've got Mike B, myself, George Clark, and Nicole Bennett. Take it away, Jared.
Yeah, and my goodness, when bringing these guys back in here, when Randio filed in, Tina filed in right behind her, and then Mike B, very casually came in here. I don't know why, Tina, you were like shadowing Randio coming back in the studio over here.
What do you mean?
Randio was muttering under her breath.
Muttering.
I can't believe I didn't get to any of my stories in the first hour.
And I'm
Well, I
like,
did it.
hey, you know what? Thank goodness we have 2 hours here
Oh,
on
that's right,
WGAU. And we have a lot of stories that we're going to cover, but you're going to get skipped, though, because of that now.
What?
So we're going to go directly into Nicole's stories, because I see that you've got your stories over there. Tina's brought her stories. Nicole's got her stories. Mike B's got stories over there. You heard a lot from George Clark there in the last hour. So, Nicole Bennett, without putting a lot of pressure on you, what's the story to start off this hour?
It's a lot of pressure, but I've got a good one, you guys. So after being one of the final holdouts in the SEC, Georgia will open beer sales to all fans at home football games this year.
Hey, yeah. Freaking start enjoying the beer right now.
Right.
Good old times. And I cannot believe that they were the last school in the SEC to open up beer sales.
We have
Crazy.
class.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, we have.
You know what? I
We
think
don't throw stuff on the fields. Tennessee.
Oh,
we don't do
excuse
stuff like that. We don't throw mustard I mean, whole bottles of mud. We don't do that. In
That was
Georgia.
funny. I
That's
like
true.
that.
So they didn't sell beer this whole time.
We did
No,
not.
so
You
basically-
drink before and after the game, you come in here with class and you cheer. Absolutely.
See, I'm with Randio. I think that
so
if I
lame.
know that I can buy beer inside the stadium, I'm not going to black out before I go inside the stadium,
we
right?
don't
Like,
black out. I just said we have class. You messing up the whole bit. We have class.
hold on, I'm
We
blacking
black
out right now.
with class.
Thank we have to drink that. Now we have to play Texas. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I think that this is a good thing for UGA to finally embrace this. I know that
That's
you could-
right.
you could go and watch the Diamond Dogs and you could get a beer. You could go and watch the basketball dogs, and they're doing really well too this year. So you could always get a beer there. I always questioned why football was like that because it just caused the college students to get really, really trashed before
Because
walking in.
We're winners.
And
Oh,
Mike
sorry.
B wants to be the wine and cheese crowd over. That's what you
Yes.
want. You want to be.
But we're winners. I
but-
mean, everybody else has a drink at their games. What did they win? Okay, go ahead.
That's true.
Oh,
Well,
oh.
considering how Tennessee
You gotta drink
responded,
your sorrows away, really.
well,
Oh.
Tennessee.
Tennessee's used to it. Go ahead.
That's why Tennessee was probably one of the first schools to have their.
We
So-
actually were not.
Oh,
We just got
I-
that.
I was gonna say LSU was the first, Tennessee was second, but LSU was the
close.
Yeah. See, well, it makes sense. LSU's been through some hard times since Ed Ogeron, Coach O, and Tennessee's been through some hard times for basically my entire lifetime.
Pretty
So
much.
it's
No, that's not true.
it's
Do you remember 98?
I
I
was
88, but go
I
ahead.
think I was
Oh my
I think I was
God.
9 when
Shut
Tennessee
up.
won a
Y'all are
title.
so annoying. Go
last
Vols.
time.
To all my Vol lovers, go
no, ma'am.
Vols.
No,
Why do
ma'am.
you do this
No,
on
ma'am.
WGAU? We
'Cause I love
apologize.
they love me.
So-
Okay, I'm the Vol that you love. Okay, you can hate me all you want, but most of y'all love it. And guess what? Most of you also love to play Rocky Top when you're solo in your car.
I
Okay,
highly
bye.
doubt that there. So this
Rocky
is
Top will always be home sweet home to me. Bye.
you gotta watch Tina. Sometimes she says some crazy things when
Straight out
she's
of
Be
Dunwoody,
bad.
Georgia. Make it make sense. Go ahead. Jared.
exactly. When she's over there talking this smack about her volunteers on Athens's #1 news and weather station. How dare you do that in this great city? So we apologize on behalf of our friend Tina. We won't fire her just yet, but she's on thin ice right now.
Nicole still loves me.
Of
Do you-
course I do.
Stop that line.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about
Wait,
Yeah, well,
oh,
why-
no, I
I-
don't want to believe that.
Nicole, again, I opened up the show in the first hour saying she looks ghoulish, so watch out. So you don't really know if she's being truthful or not.
Jared, that's such
So,
a rude word.
Tina, what
and
is
mean.
what is the next story there,
God.
Tina?
Yeah, let's talk about some nice things here. In happy news, because I just love happy headlines. Gen Z and millennials are getting creative with how to become homeowners because we've talked about the economy, we've talked about these crazy interest rates. Thanks to Amazon, okay, dreams are coming true, and these guys are becoming homeowners, and they're buying tiny homes, guys.
Would you
They are-
consider this a special edition of?
No,
No, it's a TikTok story.
No, it's not a TikTok story. They
Oh,
are going on TikTok to talk about the experience, but it's really a shout out and an ad for Amazon. Truly.
so is it really an
Yeah,
ad for?
it is. They're saying you can buy a house for let's see, this guy bought
$35,000.
this
A
guy,
tiny house.
Bryant. Jeffrey Bryant, sorry, 23 from LA.
Oh, JB, love that guy.
Let me tell the dang story. Randy, why does he do
He
this?
can't help himself. girl.
God,
How old is he?
he's 23.
Typical. Go ahead.
Scored a 16 by 20 foot shelter for just $26K last week.
Nice.
Well, look, that's if you've got to find a way to
Mhm.
find shelter, and
he's
this is the
cute.
most
Oh.
efficient way for you to do it, then by all means,
Yeah.
I'm for it. I think that.
And- sorry.
Yes, you were going to say.
He's like,
I
Go
got
ahead.
excited. Just let me talk. He said he bought this to transform it into an Airbnb for displaced people facing homelessness.
Oh, that's
so
so
he's doing
nice.
good in the world.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
don't you
a-
got to
But
rent an
won't live
Airbnb?
there,
Yeah,
but okay,
they
They don't have any money
No.
if they're homeless.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
Tina.
I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think that.
Wow.
This
I
is
think
it's
he's
a
an
very back.
an entrepreneur.
This is
okay?
a loaded story, is what it sounds like to me. It sounds to me that you've been duped over there, Tina. You know what?
No.
Have you been enjoying the new beer policy? Is that what's going on? Are you good over
Yeah,
there?
I am.
You still hung over there?
Hey, bring me
I-
another creature comfort.
I do feel bad for Gen Z homeowners and millennial homeowners. It's tough. It's tough to jump into that industry right now. But at some point, what I keep telling people is that they keep expecting there to be this magical elixir, this magic pill that's going to make things better. it's never going to get easy. So you have to jump in there at some point. When you see the opportunity,
Take it.
when the opportunity presents itself, you've got to go for it because it's only going to get worse. Things are only going to continue to get more expensive unless we make dramatic changes with our elected officials, which we're not doing. We keep voting the same people in on each side because we're like, oh yeah, everything's great here in this particular area. No, there are national implications for us continuing down the same paths that we do all the time. So that requires a much bigger change to make that happen. So if Gen Zers want to hop on TikTok and present to the world that they got a tiny house off Amazon, then by all means, good for them. I salute them, and I'm happy that they are able to join the wonderful world of home ownership. Mike B, what's the next story there?
Don't ever include millennials in that story.
That's what I
Don't do
mean.
that.
That's just the data.
Atkinson, New Hampshire has a new diaper spa where
What?
adults can role play as babies.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
What?
Do what now?
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
See? Oh, that's why Nicole's been looking like that,
I'm
right?
kidding.
She's going out to the
Oh,
Savannah Diaper Ranch or something like
no.
that, right?
Savannah
I
diaper
mean,
ranch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a regular.
What the heck is happening?
So you don't know what the Savannah Diaper Ranch is?
Never heard of that.
So
yet.
basically, like this whole thing here is quite impressive. So these adults decide to go to this, I guess it's like not a bed and breakfast, but it's like a hotel, right? That has a little bit of a landscape, like a resort, right? A
Mhm.
resort where all of these adults decide they want to wear diapers and they want to do activities in their diapers, and it's their fetish, right? It's what they like to do. And this is not necessarily the first diaper resort that's been put on the map. Like Atkinson is just getting news this week,
Yeah.
and Mike B is just doing a great job of bringing you the news. So for you to react to people that want to wear diapers, adults that want to wear diapers, in fact, to react like that is just very disappointing, Randy. I expected you to be
Well,
more of a
so-
professional, while
I am a professional, but I'm real, boo. And I'm just saying, why would you want to wear a diaper when, like, God forbid, you're gonna have to wear a diaper as an adult?
No,
Old
this
adult.
is a safe and judgment-free zone. You get listen. We're working
No.
hard.
No
You get
Randy
time
allowed.
for snacks, playtime, story time, nap time, cuddle time,
No.
changing time, coloring,
Changing
coloring, nursery rhymes, and sing-alongs. Don't do that.
So you're here to tell
Hell
me
no.
that
Yes.
there is an area where adults are
It's not an area. It is
using-
a spa.
okay.
Thank you.
They are wearing just diapers and you
yeah,
going to the rest-
they're going number one and number
Okay,
two, and
who's
somebody
changing
changes
the
them.
who?
There's somebody that works there.
That
You pay.
is
You
so
pay.
we-
You, what is weird about that, Randy? What is
are these
weird about
older
that?
people? How old? What's the age group?
It's adults.
It is adult friendly. There
Wait
no
a minute.
judgment. Don't
That
judge
is-
the age. It's
Like
people.
what the?
Mhm.
That is
no.
giving mental. I'm sorry. I think there's something untouched for that. For you wanted to do all this voluntarily in a diaper and have some other grown ASS
All
person
the fetishes
wipe
in
you
the
up.
world,
It's
and we
just-
have to wipe older people who can't
older
wipe
people is
themselves.
different, but I'm saying like you a 30-year-old and you about to have some grown person
I'm
wipe
getting
you.
pampered
That's
that day,
sick.
baby.
Thank
Whatever.
you.
I don't
Sit-
like that.
No,
It's
I
an
wanna be
unbelievable
pampered.
sensation.
Unbelievable.
It's wonderful.
Unbelievable sensation. I love it.
Now, Randy, what was I going to do with this gift card? I was about to give you a gift card to this little to this diaper
Oh
resort.
my god.
Give it to your brother.
I was gonna give it
I'll
to
take
you.
that.
Okay, here you go, George. You go and you enjoy it.
Oh my-
I think that this is a good thing. I mean, Nicole obviously has been down to the Savannah
Oh.
Diaper Ranch
Love
because
it.
in the South we got it's a little bit different. And you and your husband have good times, right? You really like
Great
to.
times.
It's a bonding moment. Some might say,
Oh,
right?
why am I going along with this? No, I'm just picturing those Sandals resort commercials with the couples, but they're all in diapers.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to judge. I'm
I
trying.
think people have got
I need snacks.
my snack is in my. You know what? Then,
Oh.
Daddy snack.
No.
I just think that
You're good at it. Exactly.
Tina, that's a little
Right.
too good over there.
Like,
In the
what?
summertime, you can play
Jared,
with
you like
water
it?
wings and floaties. They have picnics by the tree. You can get your teddy bear. You can play marbles on the patio.
Look at that.
Front
See,
porch
But you have
swing.
to wear a diaper.
you have to wear a diaper.
Okay.
So, Randy, okay,
rules
why
are
don't
rules.
You can
what-
take your diaper off. This is gonna make you put it on. That's what you
I mean, women are all just stuff is out. There's no bra because babies don't wear bras.
No, I
They
think
do
it's
not
I
wear
think it's
diapers.
specifically on the lower end of
Yes.
things. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So only the bottoms.
Kind of like a toddler look is
Yeah.
what they're going
A
for.
toddler look.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like Rugrats running around. It's like the
Okay, they have little
Rugrats.
shirts and stuff.
Giving toddler.
Maybe you should be more open-minded about
I
things.
am, but y'all tripping. I can't get with
What do you
this
mean,
one.
y'all? I didn't come up with this. I'm not the.
You're in agreement. You
I-
said you're gonna go, Jerry.
I said that I would be open-minded, and,
Can I
I would
ask a
certainly
question?
try. Yes, you may.
I just want to know, Mike B, maybe there's more detail. Are they all under the influence? Is there
Don't do that.
yeah?
Judgment-free zone. It
Okay.
is a spa.
Yeah,
okay.
warm milk.
So
If
they
people
are
can go be
on that good
nude and
good.
all
If
the
it's a
crazy
spa,
fetishes
but
in the
that's
world.
just-
That if somebody wants to wear a diaper, let them put
They're
their
on that
depends
good
on.
good.
And let them do their
Now
thing.
let me depend on not going there
That
because that
joke was
sounds
terrible. Please stop talking.
I think that we should all be a little more open-minded.
Thank
This
you.
and
Judgment.
Oh,
and the person who is the expert is Nicole on this. Nicole has
Oh,
been down to the Diaper
that's
Ranch,
right.
which is the South version of this.
why?
Again,
Jared?
Nicole, thank you for being the
Nicole.
ambassador here on the Power Pod to give us all the details that everybody here on 98.7 FM and AM 1340 WGAU needed to know. Good story there. I think that was Mike B's story. Well, should I go to Randy? Should I go to her? Did she deserve it?
They are
She's-
judging.
I was say she's not
They are
very
judging.
enlightened over here. She's
I am so non-judge. Listen, I have a pass. I am very open. However, I'm not gonna defecate on myself and have somebody clean it up voluntarily. That's where you lost me. If you want to walk around in diapers, do you? Boo? Okay. But now we gotta act like a baby and cuddle and wipe my butt. Okay, weird
There's
alert.
going to probably be some few entitled people who will do that, but it's probably people the fetishes of just being a child and putting on your depend. Let them do their thing. But you're gonna have entitled people that want to be wiped, so let them be
Want to
wiped.
be white?
It's
Yeah.
too many fetishes in the
God.
world not to allow people to wear their diapers.
It's
Okay?
super easy to get to, by the way, Radio. You just fly into
Okay.
Boston Logan. It's a
No.
40 minute drive up there. So nice and easy for you. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna move right on. Can I please? Thank
Go
you
ahead.
so much. Now this next story, y'all call me on maybe I'm in my judgmental zone because this next story, I'm like, why the hell's bells? So there are gonna be 118 new emojis coming to your iPhone in iOS 17.4.
Thank goodness.
More. Now I love.
Yay!
Now listen, y'all know I actually love emojis. I talk
I
with
know.
emojis. I love them. However, so
there's a lot of
This-
commas today, Randy.
because I was trying to pause and process and then relay. So one of the fun stuff, like so included a lime. Tina, we like the
I
lime.
love the lime. I've been looking for a lime.
Yes,
For
so
the
we-
margarita.
right.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have that. We
Right.
have like the shaking head. So yes, no, I love that. But the other part, I guess we're all about inclusivity. Yes. So they're gonna be 4 gender neutral families.
Oh, well, thank goodness that we finally had have the emoji
yes.
that will accurately portray most of the families out there. You know what? I mean, emojis are just, again, it's just an indicator, in my opinion. There are some times where I'll communicate a very short text message via emojis, but overall, though, it's just to add emphasis on things. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know why people expect iOS to have all these new updates with all these new emojis out there. I'm not against it by any stretch. It's much like in the first hour, talk about all the damn Taylor Swift stories out there. I'm not in the category of we have too many emojis and it's a problem. I'm not like that kind of guy. I'm not also like, oh my God, I've got to have so many more emojis out there. I need all the
Oh,
emojis so that way I can, emote how I feel. I'm
You
not
look
that
like
guy.
an emoji right now.
I feel, you know what? And we need to send that to iOS so that way they add that face. That's the Jared running right there. That would be the
Boy,
the
they had
radio,
that already.
radio host running right there. You know, I think that's what they need. So that way they accurately include and they are inclusive towards what I do as a profession.
I'm
and I
with
am
you.
shaking right now. The
Okay,
fact
yeah,
that they
it's
don't even
okay.
have
Because I'm not included in the emoji. I feel some type of way.
They got the bald headed man.
He does not have a beard, and it's
He has
only
a
3
mustache.
face emojis. One has a mustache. Why can't I do the bald headed man that's running?
Yeah.
They all have hair. I feel some type of
It's
way.
Exactly.
coming soon, allegedly, according to this. But let me tell y'all what's not.
So it's
they
gonna
are
be a
taking
bald
away.
headed man that runs.
Coming soon. I didn't say when, but coming soon.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
So
Mhm.
notably, though, the new list does not include any flag emojis.
really.
So not only geographical flags, but also pride flags, language flags, and other color-based flags.
Really, I had no idea that they were.
Yeah.
So are they limiting down the flags they already have available?
It
They're
says the
cutting-
new list includes no new flag emojis, and some will be removed.
Okay, wow.
Well, aren't
all
all
right.
the flags countries?
Yeah.
I don't see. I think maybe they're trying to play with some things. I don't know. Sometimes when they do all of this, I feel like it's cool. You're trying to be inclusive, but it makes me feel like there's a political feel on that. You know, got a little bit of politics behind it,
sure.
and that's why I kind of don't really like it so much.
Well, I can
Yeah.
see that Abe on our PowerPod socials wishes that there was an AR-15 emoji. Abe, be careful now. Be
Hey.
careful what you wish for right there. You know, and I don't know if iOS would necessarily be involved with that, but obviously you guys can comment and weigh along as well.
I won't
Our-
be happy until there's an adult baby.
Yes, adult. Yeah, we definitely need
Oh, yes.
the adult baby emoji. You
Boy.
could comment on all of our PowerPod socials.
How am I supposed to tell people I'm going to the spa? Come on.
You gotta let people know. Our PowerPod socials are at PowerPod WSB and the PowerPod on Facebook. Good story there, Randy.
Oh,
You
my
redeemed
God.
yourself. I believe Nicole's got the next story.
All right, guys. So after the Oscar nominations were released, I'm sure we all saw the headlines. There was a lot of controversy over some feeling that Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig, the respective lead actress and director of Barbie, were not nominated.
It was
So
surprising, for sure.
it was maybe surprising. Well, Margot Robbie has finally responded saying there's no reason to feel sad.
Oh,
There
thank
you
you, Margot Robbie. Thank you for telling
Well, she's
us.
done a lot
we
more than
should
that, but
feel
that was the
sad.
headline. So
Thank
there
you for making us not feel sad about things. She's making money.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Making
Yeah, she doesn't
millions
care.
and millions of dollars
She's
and having
good.
the number one
She's
movie.
like, I'm okay.
She's gonna land other roles out of it, and she should be happy for Ryan Gosling, who has been nominated for supporting actor.
Right.
and
And
so
America
many other-
Ferrera.
Yes,
So-
and America Ferrera. There
Yes.
are other winners to take away from this. We'll be back with even more of the Power Pod.
Bravo.
I like
she
I like
doesn't
that,
care.
Jack. We do need a Power Pod emoji, which, by the way, welcome to everybody in here. I can see most of you on my end. So, George, if I miss anybody, obviously Jack, Abe, I could see you guys in there, and anybody else that's not commenting.
John Starnes. We've got Joshua Miller's in here as
Oh,
well.
good.
Amazing lines. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the Power Pod. We are taping our Sunday talk show that airs what time, radio?
10 a.m. to noon.
On what frequency?
WGAU 98.7 WGAU.
That's right. Or AM 1340.
There's that.
That's right. The
Oh,
cool
Lord.
thing about this for people that the cool thing about tonight's taping is that the podcast actually does come out early. So if you're like, oh my God, I've got to get that content. Well, don't you worry. You can actually grab this show early. We've been doing this ever since we launched because this show started off as a podcast. So we give you the podcast early, which is a really, really cool thing. And we're going to give you guys one more segment tonight, and I'll go through some more places where you can listen after that. So I believe, George Clark, we will be starting segment 809 here.
I just had an idea.
What is your idea?
You know how when you create an avatar, like you can do it on Snapchat and even on, they should have an avatar built in the emojis where you can create your person so they can do all the run stuff, but through an emoji, right? That would be cool, yeah.
No, that's the first idea you've ever brought to the table. And bravo to Randio. Bravo, guys. Bravo.
Whatever, I'm over here.
Bravo. I'll go ahead there, George.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What's up, all my adult babies out there in Athens, Georgia? We are here entertaining you between snack time and nap time. We are the Power Pod on WGAU. Take it away, Jared Yamamoto.
Oh, my goodness. And we are having a good time. You know what? I have to give props to my buddy Randio here. She has this wonderful idea to fix the emoji crisis that's going on here in America, and brought an idea to the table. And Nicole, quickly spoke up and said, "Oh my God, that's Randio's first idea." So let's give a round of applause to Randio ahead of time
You know
before
what?
for the idea here. This is awesome.
I said it first.
I'm
so I'ma
I'm
say.
proud of you. So what is your idea? Go ahead. Present it.
My idea is that just how you can create an avatar like on Snapchat or Bitmoji, even on Facebook, they should have that with the emojis on iOS where you're able to create what you want to wear. So
Customizable emoji.
make it short for me, George. Yes, customizable emojis. So like Mike B said, you can have a bald head and with a beard and be running.
That's
You
right.
know? I love
Instead of having to release or come out with these stories where it's like, oh, Apple releases 118 new emojis.
it. Yes.
Just be able to create your own emojis out there. Well done, Randio, solving problems out there.
I
Now
just send the thing that be moved. What you got? A GIF, a GIF? What you call it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
send those.
Yeah.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah, I do enjoy a bit of a GIF every now and then. Now, Nicole, we were in the middle of your story. Just refresh us what the headline is.
Just that Margot Robbie, star of the blockbuster movie of the year, Barbie, has come out and said anybody that was upset she wasn't nominated for an Oscar, there's no reason to be sad. She feels so blessed about the impact the movie has had, and everybody can move on. She's happy for Ryan Gosling, America Ferrera. She said she did think Greta Gerwig should have been nominated, but don't be sad.
The
Everything's
movie
okay.
is, again, we have a theme going on with all the Taylor Swift stories. I mentioned another example at the beginning of the show in this hour where I watched Barbie for the first time and I just thought, okay, like I didn't hate it, didn't love it. It was
Same here.
okay. I thought it was good.
I
Not
actually
great.
thought it was pretty captivating, but I wouldn't say a great movie.
Yeah, it's not one that I
Mhm.
would watch again by any stretch. And it makes sense why Margot Robbie would be saying this, guys, because she made roughly $50 million from that Barbie film.
Wow.
So I think
All
she's
right.
doing just fine. And ultimately, like, these actors want to win the awards. They want to get the Oscar for best actor or best actress. They would love to get
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But ultimately, when they're cashing the check, I think they're going to be much happier making 50 million versus having that Oscar. Wouldn't you agree there, Randio?
Wait a minute. That Oscar can get you more 50 million and up opportunities. though.
No.
Oh yeah.
No. Are you
'Cause now
kidding
you're an
me?
award winning.
Okay, all right. So actually, to put you to the test here, there are always these movies that end up being like not necessarily low budget movies, but usually the movie of the year is not the highest budget movie,
Yeah.
and it has a lot of no name actors in it. Last year it was Everything Everywhere All at Once that basically won everything. What have you heard about from their actors? Their actors aren't doing anything right there. So I think
That
I would
we've
take
heard
the
of, but
cash.
they could be filming. And it's gonna come out in 2025 because you film it, then it come out like a year or a half later sometimes.
But
yes.
it's smaller. I
It
don't
reminds
know.
me of the take 50 million or dinner with Jay-Z conversation.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly. It really does. I think I'm taking the 50 million in this case. I think it's a no-brainer there. Real quick,
Girl, Margot
Tina.
fine.
Well, yeah, she's doing just fine. Exactly.
Mhm.
Tina, real quick, why don't you set up our headline? We'll talk about it after
Okay.
Athens' #1 weather forecast.
Yes, of course. So this is crazy. The cat cafes are here, but now there's pig cafes.
All right. I want to hear all about this when we come back here on the Power Pod.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank
Oink,
you
oink.
guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate y'all so much. I know even Tina does, believe it or not. She's looking.
I do.
She's looking. Nicole, do you appreciate the folks here?
I appreciate them so much. More
Good.
than they'll ever know.
Okay, good. I hope so.
Oh my god.
Because sometimes they don't know the love and the dedication it takes to put on this show every single week for our WGAU family. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm going to continue doing this every week. Make sure to listen to, obviously, as we wrap up here tonight, our latest Power Pod is available right now. I am blanking on the name of it because it was a good one. And of course, that means that Jared will forget it. And I'm pulling it up right now. Too Much Tude. That is a good one. So that's available
Too much too.
right now,
Too much.
wherever you get your podcast. And then also we have a brand new Power Pod Sports Pod
Yeah.
where we preview the big game and recap all of the college football world. So that's available as well. Also, my buddies Randio and Mike B, new BEB this week, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, out today or out tomorrow?
Out tomato.
Okay, so new BEB
Tomato.
this week. Tina, you and George Clark got a show?
New content from TikTok. So follow me.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Nicole Bennett, new Beyond Criminal Headlines.
Coming soon.
Oh, to a show near you. So it's been Google.
that was
That's-
I also had a frog in my throat, so sorry.
And then that GHOU, that
Yes.
one. That is saying somebody looks ugly and unpleasant or frightening.
unpleasant.
Oh, Jared.
Get him to go.
That was not nice.
I am teasing. I'm saying it out of love. Yeah, of
Tell
course.
Nicole she
As-
looks
It's
beautiful.
okay. Ghoulish makes me think of ghost, which means my ghost is gonna haunt Jared now. So
Yeah,
there you go.
probably will, honestly. I deserve it. I also need to point out that obviously we'll have a new episode of Von Hessler Doctrine that will drop later on this evening as well, too. We know that a lot of you guys are Doctrine fans, and we appreciate all of you guys for hanging out. And there will be a new nightcap with Jared Yamamoto available on
Oh.
Monday as well, too. So our latest, or my latest episode of that is available right now, too. So you got tons of content out there. Make sure that you consume it. Enjoy yourself. No panicking. No staring blankly at the ceiling right now. I'm talking to you. And if you're driving, definitely don't stare blankly at the ceiling because you need to pay attention to the road. So be careful out there. Have a wonderful Thursday night, and we'll see you next Thursday or